From 6 News, this is Feel Good Friday.
This is the lab that looks at making cheese melt, stretch, and ooze like traditional dairy.
The right kidney went to a young boy, the right lung to a man in his 50s, the pancreas went to a woman in her 40s, his bone marrow went to between 50 and 100 patients.
It brings the community together in many ways because we're all more prepared for an emergency. The more people that know, the better.
Thanks for joining us on this Feel Good Friday. I'm Siobhan Klepfer. We have another great show for you tonight. And on this Valentine's Day, a man from Paw Paw is celebrating with a new heart. He's an organ transplant recipient. And as you'll see, he's just one of many people who can get a new chance at life when someone checks the organ donor box on their driver's license. Here's Seth Kaplan with the story.
The story really started about 8 years earlier. Anthony Glusko.
When he was 16 years old, checked the box at the DMVA to be an organ donor.
Anthony's mother, Priscilla St. Jacques Glusko.
Went to Bishop McDevitt, was working on his master's at Penn State in aerospace engineering, wanted to fly a rocket to the moon.
Instead,
you know, when you get a call at 1:30 in the morning, what the hell? Right. Am I on my way to the hospital? He's in the operating room. Anthony was 24 when he passed away. This was our last Christmas together with the family. That's when we were up at Pikes Peak, that one there. You do stuff with your kids, right?
Until she couldn't. But remember that box Anthony had checked all those years ago?
We were very blessed that he was able to donate all of his organs.
She does mean all of them.
The right kidney went to a young boy, the right lung to a man in his 50s, the pancreas went to a woman in her 40s. His bone marrow went to between 50 and 100 patients.
She started writing to them.
And I received several notes back from various recipients. The most important one, of course, was the heart recipient.
Just born with a really weak heart. They told me that when I was 40 that someday I'd need a heart transplant.
Joe LeDuc.
When I was 59, it completely failed. Extremely devastating. I, had a wife, kids, a farm to run.
Then a very different kind of call from the dreaded one Priscilla had gotten.
That morning that call came, it was like, wow, this is real now, and they have a transplant team in Grand Rapids. I look around, I think I'm as active as any 65-year-old. I've had three grandkids born since I'm still here, because I would have been gone by now. 2 weddings.
And last year we went out to Michigan and met him and his family.
We ended up actually meeting up, having dinner, hugging.
Most important thing to me in meeting him was being able just to give him a hug and hear the heartbeat.
Hearing Anthony's heartbeat inside Joe.
Yeah.
Such a gracious family.
Friday is National Donor Day. Saturday is exactly 5 years since Anthony died. And to that list of all the people Anthony helped with his donated organs, you can also add indirectly his own mother.
It does help with the grief process. And for me, knowing that he was able to give to others and others are able to live on because of his donation.
The gift is such a great program. I would recommend that anybody sign that back of their driver's license to donate.
Including a heart for Valentine's Day. Seth Kaplan, News 8.
What a story. MSU is offering fans a chance to own a piece of history, a section of the court where the Spartan men's basketball team won the championship. The pieces of floor came from the RCA Dome in Indianapolis, where the 2000 NCAA championship game was played against the Florida Gators. MSU purchased the floor and installed it in the Breslin Center, where it was used until 2016. And now you can own a section if you'd like, at prices beginning at just $25 at the MSU Surplus store. On Thursday, many kids across mid-Michigan enjoyed the day off from school and the snow left behind from the winter storm. Our Rachel Ramsey suited up and went out to see what some kids did with their snow day.
When you go up there, how fast do you go?
Super fast!
It was snow time today. Speedsters Sebastian and Barbara were busy racing down the sledding hill.
Every time I go sledding, I usually get faster and faster. And this was the fastest sled I ran on.
They have the snow to thank for the day off of preschool and kindergarten. How does it feel to have no school today?
Good. I had no clue today either.
And tubing was only one of many things they were up to.
What is your guys' favorite thing about the snow?
Snow angels! Eating dough!
Sebastian's dad, Colton, says it was great to get outside, as other snow days have been too cold for the sledding hill.
It's fun snow, not miserable snow.
I'm having a good time.
Colton says on days like this, he can slow down and enjoy family time.
We usually get off work as well, so it's like a midday weekend, and everything's shut down, so we have an excuse to just spend the whole morning together as a family. The perfect storm.
Look at my snow angel.
And the sledding hill isn't where the activities end on this wintry day.
We're going to be doing more of this and then head home, warm up. Kids will either do hot chocolate in a movie or hot chocolate in a bath. One of the two.
Hot cocoa! Hot cocoa!
And the decision's been made, hot cocoa.
Hot cocoa!
Oh, they should be our 6 News snow correspondents from here on out, I think. That was adorable. Well, Michigan was not the only place to get hit with snow this week. In Washington state, some detectives had a very important case involving snow. They took a break on Thursday to make sure a sledding hill was okay to use. Even their canine officer, Maddox, got to help out. The county sheriff posted on social media that the tactical detective unit works hard and plays hard. Our snow looks better. And from snow to some major heat, take a look at this. The lava from Europe's tallest volcano. It's still flowing, creating a spectacular sight for hikers and drone pilots alike. Mount Etna has the longest recorded history of volcanic activity known to science, with eruptions dating back to 425 BC, which is, I mean, this is just, I want to put this on my bucket list to see in person, a volcano, an eruption from far away. But wow.
Yeah, that's the stipulation, from far away.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool to see though in person.
Now I actually am looking forward to seeing, Kendall, some more snow, because I want to get out and get the hot cocoa and get the sleds out and do the snow angels.
Well, you know what, Siobhan? We are going to be delivering this weekend with not one, but 2 systems making their way into the area.
Oh, your full forecast with those details right after the break. And then later, scientists are working on ways to enjoy cheese, but in an environmentally friendly way. Feel Good Friday will be right back.